Hello and welcome back to our AWS Connect Contact Center training. What we're going to do today in this video is we're going to look at contact lens for our AWS Connect platform. And what we're going to do is take a look at what custom vocabularies are. Okay, so let me go into this particular site area and add a custom vocabulary. And why would you want to add a custom vocabulary? That's because there's some phrases, words, or the customer could, agent can say certain things in the sound files, and basically you want them to show up a certain way or displaying a certain way, especially when there's transcription going on. And so it's almost like when you're transcribing a sound file, a voice on a telephone, you might want to redact PII information. You might want to uh, take some phrase and make it display properly. So the transcribed text, you want it to be in a certain way so that you could analyze it and categorize your calls, etc. So right here, I'm going to add a vocabulary. I'm going to call it my vocabulary. And my language is going to be US English. Notice all those languages that were supported. When you talk about Poly or Transcribe or any of these services, they work in all these different languages. When you're doing a contact center implementation, you really try to narrow it down to English and Spanish. So that means you have to do additional work, select spots in different languages and different deploys. It's kind of very difficult, but the language is supported in some of these AI services are extensive. So now I'm going to download this sample file. So I could create a custom vocabulary, but I want to know what what it looks like. So if I download this thing, it looks like a table, and it looks like there could be a phrase and a display of that phrase. In this case, there's a phrase and there's a display. And there's also an IPA, which is an International Phonetic, um, um, uh, trying to figure out what the A means, but it's sort of like the keyboard that's associated with the sound. And there's a sound like, and these two things are deprecated. So I don't know if you still need those in the table, but I would say keep them in the columns and just keep these column data fields empty. Uh, and so this is if you need this. Now, I just went over the comprehend and I actually started saying these words and they were getting displayed properly. But when I said F dot B dot I, then it got displayed as FBI. So if you want to make sure that things are displayed a certain way, you should do that. Um, okay, so let's go back to this and basically let me see if I choose a file. And let's say if I go to downloads. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me just open it and see what happens. Save and upload. So, like I said, I don't really need this. I think I want to delete it as soon as I create it because I don't think this is relevant to what I'm doing. But it is a section to create a vocabulary for contact lens. Now, remember, contact lens is taking the customer call, inbound call, associate them with an agent. Both of them are talking. There's like you could split the different sound files and you could transcribe them to text. That happens automatically. And then you want to categorize the call uh, and make sure that things are displayed the way you want to so you could do the categorization properly. But I'm not an expert at this, so I just wanted to show you what the section was all about. Let me just refresh this really quick. Oh, I'm still processing. So this is kind of a little troubling. I don't like anything that I'm not using, working hard. I'm probably getting charged for this processing, but but I don't need it. Now, if I were to think about what is this doing, yeah, when you think about what this could be doing, like every voice that's recorded, every transcription that happens, this has got to be somehow embedded in the transcribing of my sound file and replacing certain things. So I'm not, I want to delete this. I don't want this here, and I kind of regret putting it here. Um, okay, I'm going to leave it there um, and let it process. Let's see. Okay, now it's ready. So now, can I delete it? Let me remove it. Okay, now it's deleting. So this is interesting, but I really do not want to transcribe anything unless I have to. So like I said, when I go over here and I go to transcribe, you can go to transcribe and AWS Connect and Contact Lens uses transcribe, right? Um, so you can go here and create a transcript, and you can start streaming. Hello, my name is Steve Bonacontri, and I work for the FBI. And I live in Los Angeles, and everything seems good, and I don't need to transcribe or translate. It seems like it's picking up the proper transcription as I'm saying these words, so I don't need to do anything here. And that was just an assumption. There could be an issue, and I might need this, but right now I don't want to use it. So let's go back over here. Let's refresh this. Wow, I find it interesting that this took processing time and deletion time, and I just hope when I delete it, it doesn't leave anything on the system that's charging me. That happens occasionally, but you got to be really careful. Okay, anyway, let's end this call. And what we did was look at custom vocabularies, and I've come to conclusion I don't really want to use them right now. So unless I need them in evaluation forms, etc. So let me just end this video and thank you for joining.